Welcome back to the English Lovers by Honeydee. So, as we were doing the topic of notice writing, I told you that there is a connection between the notice and the email in case of the ICSE board. So, definitely, it is made sure that some of the portion we can use from the notice, and some of the information we can use from the notice to be used in the email writing. Okay, email writing in case of ICSE board. Okay, so write an email. Here the title is write an email to the principal of the neighboring school. We are calling the principal of the neighboring school, informing her. Informing her. Here we have gotten to know that the principal is a female. Okay, we have to be careful about when we are going to write the salutation in case of the email writing. Okay, so write an email to the principal of the neighboring school informing her of the event and requesting her to send a team to participate. Definitely, whatever competition that we have actually organized, or the debate competition we had been talking about earlier, is being organized, then we are calling the principal to be the part of the event, as well as we are telling her to bring a team to participate also. So that's also has to be kept in the mind, like are we mentioning whole of the thing or not. So let's see that. Here you can see that everything is given in a little bit of the smaller visibility. Somehow the words are, I think, all are visible. So the first thing is there, which is written over there. You can see here, principal blue bell school at gmail.com. So at the rate of gmail.com is generally what it is, like when we are writing our email address. So write your email address, do not write your name. Okay, let me tell you, some of the people used to write the name, so their half mark used to go away. So it is much better to write the your email. Nowadays I think all of the students who are actually in the 10th standard, they used to have their email address. So you are going to get half mark for your email address in the beginning. Two ways are there. You can write it without writing two, or simply in the beginning you can write two also. After writing two, you can mention your email address. Okay, let me tell you. So then you can write the principal bluebell, or whatever your email address is, you can write that one. So then second thing is, here it is written inter school debate competition. It is also going to give you half mark. Okay, so this is the new thing that you have added, let me tell you. Okay, and this is not the new thing. Like if you're going to see the previous video, in that one it was mentioned over there. Let me actually let you know about it the same, because I am using the same ppt, or same slide. Okay, wait a bit. Yeah, here you can see that it is written the title inter school debate competition. That means simply you can get the information from here itself. Notice. Okay, so inter school debate competition, here the information you have gotten already. I'll let you know about the same, like whatever is the same thing. Okay, so here you can see inter school debate competition, you can write same. But I would request you to add something in invitation. Here you can write invitation for, because you are inviting somebody. So that is why you need to write something like that, invitation for inter school debate competition or something like that. Okay, so you are asking the principal to come, so definitely you are putting an invitation, or invitation for, you have to add before that sort of title. Okay, the title you can get it from the notice itself, but before that one, what you have to write, invitation for inter school debate competition, before that one you have to write. Okay, I hope you understood that one. Then there is salutation. Okay, here you can write dear madam. Okay, dear madam, you can write dear word here, dear madam. Here they have used that. Okay, dear can be used here. Dearly you are calling somebody, then definitely you can use that one. Okay, or simply sir or madam would be fine also. Sir or madam would be fine also. If it is a formal email, definitely you can use sir or madam. Okay, but it is much better if you are using dear. It is possible to use that in the email, but it is not possible to use that in the formal letter. Let me clear that thing. Okay, so dear madam would be fine here. Okay, because accordingly the kind of person is there, like if it is a female, if the person is a female, then definitely you have to write madam, dear madam, then comma. So this is also going to give you half a mark. Okay, This is going to give you half a mark. Let me tell you, if you are going to write invitation for the like whatever kind of competition, your email address and half mark for your salutation, you are going to get half. That means 1.5 you're going to get it for. Then there comes the opening statement. Let me tell you, you're going to get the half a mark for the same. What is that? Our school is celebrating its, obviously you are going to put forward a reason for calling somebody, okay, and why you are having that particular competition in your school. So that reason you can mention over there. Our school is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. As a part of the celebration, we are hosting a series of the competition, and we are beginning with a war of words, the inter-school debate competition. So you have mentioned that why you are having the debate competition, and the reason for having the competition in your school. So that is your beginning opening statement, and opening statement is going to give you half a mark, okay. Now let me tell you the next thing, that body means here you have to be careful about this one. Half for this one, half for this one, you're gonna get timing, and half for the sanitary hall, sorry, centenary hall, really sorry. And then of Saint Hilda School. St. Hilda School, half, and half. If these four things are mentioned over there in the next line after the opening statement, like you are going to tell that where it would be held. So definitely you are telling that it will be held on this date from whatever time, and then here you can get the date from where. Simply you would be getting it like what I'm going to tell you. You would be getting the date from here itself, sorry. So here you are going to get this date, okay, the same date, not this date, but when you are going to write the notices date, same date which you are mentioning earlier, that same date is to be asked for to be written there, okay. So I'm just trying to make a connection between the both, okay. Then you see, wait a bit, then you see what's there. Here four things if are mentioned, and you are not using any sort of decorative language or something, it doesn't matter. These four things are to be mentioned, then the body is completed. So 2 marks you will definitely get for the same, okay, if you are mentioning these four things, okay. And then you are making a request to her that please do send your senior, because in that particular statement it was written that you are inviting the principal and you are asking her to bring the team also. So please do send your senior debate team to participate in the event, okay. Then that is to be mentioned over there. Whatever information they need, the topic, like obviously when you are telling somebody to bring the team, you would be telling the rules also. So here the topic will be given to the participant an hour before the start of the competition. They may bring their laptops for use during the preparation time. So whatever they can bring or something related to them, you can write in that particular portion after the like body of the body of the email. So this is also important to be written. Let me tell you, collectively it makes it complete. So do write that thing, okay. And then this particular line, like we look forward for your school's participation in the school, is going to give you like this is the ending statement, I would say. Opening statement, this is the ending statement. So when ending statement you're gonna write, you will get that half a mark for the same, okay. It's very easy to get the 10 out of 10 in the email and notice. Let me tell you, like 5 from notice and 5 from email. It's very easy to get that one. So and then thereafter, thanking you, yours faithfully, Ashish Roy, debating secretary. If you can mention that one, and then half a mark for that same. So pattern is getting changed, so use this new pattern. Many actually had used the previous pattern in the previous year examination, in the board exams, but it was getting checked, so there was no problem in that case. But I would recommend you using the new pattern now, because if the board has issued the pattern, I think we need to use that same pattern, okay. And I told you that there is a connection between the email and the notice, okay. And definitely if you are going to practice a little bit, then definitely you are going to get the full marks out of it. And let me tell you one more thing, okay. The that if you talk about the next question of that one, like that is a comprehension passage, let me tell you that something little bit about that, that you can get the maximum marks out of it. You can get full marks also if you're gonna carry forward, that in the mind that the tenses are to be accurate in your statement, and you are writing to the point, okay. And if whatever has been asked in the question, if you are mentioning the answers for in your answers those points, then definitely you will get the full marks for the same also. It's very easy to get the marks there too, okay. In summary, maybe half a mark or point to, like something like for the expression you can get little bit of you know decrease in the mark, but rest of the thing is you can get good marks in that case. And the grammar, I think you can conquer the grammar easily by practicing all the like question papers, previous question papers. And basically the videos that I have created for the different transformation of the sentences, you can scroll down the videos and check it out. Or definitely I think you are going to scroll down the videos, as you are going to get the benefit from this video. Definitely you would look forward for the more videos for the for your preparation. So god bless you all, god bless you, the students of ICSE board. Hope so you all are going to do well in your examination. So keep preparing and do not lose heart, okay. And as we know that we have already gone through the bad phase, now it is the time to just do our best in the right direction. And exams are going to be held in the month of the May, most probably in the month of the May. So be ready for that same. Congratulations to all of you for the new year, okay. So a happy new year to all of you. Bye bye, take care, good night.